everyone, and welcome into another episode of BFME 2, Part 1.09, HD Edition. Today we got 4v4, and it's going to be expert replay, and even promoted to the silver replay by GameReplays.org community. It's going to be on Tournament Hills, and our players are going to be Casper, playing as Man of the West. His allies are going to be Tirion, playing as Mordor, another Mordor, Kaneki, and we got Isengard player WhiteRabbi playing with only one builder for some reason. The opposite side, the opposite team, we got King playing as Man of the West. His support is going to be heisenberg playing as Dwarf, and the support for the other side is Dat playing as Isengard, and the other Isengard Grendal. So we got Grendal going for workpit, while his support, at least it should be a support for this side, for the left top side, is going for the Urukais. So misunderstanding, I assume. On the other hand, we got Hellspring going for the Half Warriors, and it may backfire. It may definitely works, but it may backfire if the mind rush will not be that good, and while this Half Warrior is not vertically placed, I don't know, maybe it's a mistake. We got King, who is going for the outposts. As we know, there are 4 outposts in the corner of the map. So King decided to go first battalion of Gondor soldiers for the outpost, and it's a bad move. You just waste time, in my opinion. And what is this Isengard is actually doing? Isengard, I assume he get more and more resources and bought himself lords. He'll creep the right over there and level up lords already to level 3 after the creep. Or maybe he's going for the goblin lair, which is completely unusual and weird. We got Corsairs for Kaneki, and the other side over there, the left side, Tirion goes for Haradrim Palace and Doom Pyres to make stripper his heroes. As we can see, Casper is going for the farms, the barrack, usual stuff, but he got pikemen near the work pit. Of course, they're all debuff. The Elf Sauron is not affected on those tower guards, but still, it's I think enough damage to deal and even destroy the work pit with the help of Gondor soldiers. They're over here. We got Urukais from the other Isengard, that he's going for another Uruk pit. I don't think so that he should do it at the moment. He doesn't seem to have enough furnaces, enough resources to back up this plan. He got only 4 furnaces at the moment, and he will not be able to produce enough units from the both of those Uruk pits. Anyway, it seems that the work pit may fall down, and already Gondor soldiers are receiving level 2, level 3 after destroying the furnace, so definitely good catch over there by Casper. Let's see what he's going to do now. As we know, he's only on 1 barrack, nothing special. Definitely Men of the West should go for some more infantry or cavalry units, which Casper decided to go for cavalry. His teammate, his support is Tirion. Tirion goes for Nazgul. This is why we saw the Doomspire over there. We got Haradrim on the level 3, Haradrim Palace on the level 3, double Orc Pit added to put up a pressure on the opponent. Let's check the other side. This beacon been pointed out by Casper, and it allows this Nazgul to get away. We'll not take care about this side at the moment. Let's check the other Isengard player over there, WhiteRabbi. WhiteRabbi is creeping still with his lures. As we can see, he already possessed level 3 after killing the Bride, level 3.5. Double rugs from King. It seems like he would like to deal a significant amount of damage, but let's see his command points at the moment. King 300 only, so it means that he got only 1 farm on the map, and he is trying to possess another one. So definitely this barrack is completely a waste of resources, although it's really good protection, really good macro onto this farm to protect it. This is the main farm. Lures is going to level up. Corsairs got the bombs over there as well, so that's pretty decent. We got Boromir on the field, but as we can see, only 400 command points, not that much. Level 4 already for the lures, and after receiving the treasures over there, level 5 already. Leadership 50% of damage, 25% of gaining experience faster. It's really important for the Isengard army, but we don't have Isengard army actually. We got Mordor army, Corsairs, to be honest, to be certain, and with Corsairs and lures and his leadership, they can definitely deal lots of damage to King's base. Let's check the other side. There was beacon placed. Broken Casper is trying to protect his base after being assaulted by the Isengard forces, as well as we can see dwarves over there. Dwarf that is mainly a support of Tarking, which we see he's not supporting him at all. Tarking is in trouble. He would like to get away, and it seems like he will be able to do it, although it may backfire on him. We'll see later on. We got, of course, guardians over here from the dwarf, and as we can see, Casper will get smashed over there. He will lose the stables. This barrack will fall down. He will definitely survive the attack, but for what cost? As we can see, lots of units been killed already. And he got Tirion with Haradi Marchers already over there, already trying to help his ally. And these lures came across the map to get the right and level up the lures to level 6. And maybe even 7 to get Pillash. So that's weird. That's actually weird. We got Nazgul for Kaneki. He's going with Haradim Palace at the moment. Although I don't know why, because he's facing infantry. Maybe he would like to level it up to level 2 and get Haradim Archers. And still, Corsairs using the fire over there. It's super weird in 1.09 to use the fire still. We got Gloin on the battlefield, so it only shows that Tarking is fighting by himself actually, and doing pretty well. He just upgraded those two barracks over there, upgraded even the Archer Range level 3, and it's only because Isengard WhiteRabbi is not forcing him to do anything else. He got some Warg Riders, he got only the lures on the battlefield. He could cripple the lures of the opponent, and he doesn't make it. Level 6 for the lures, and he's not using him properly, completely at all, to be honest. Level 2 for Gloin. As we can see, this Gloin from Heisenberg should definitely take care about man forces, is not doing it. Tirion just pointed out with his beacon that the base of WhiteRabbi is completely empty and he got nothing over there. Let's check his command points. We got WhiteRabbi, 1000 resources already for him, and he doesn't have command points. He got only this fortress and one furnace. Also, no one took the outpost yet over there, which is really bad. And there, of course, Casper took the outpost instead of Tirion. And definitely, WhiteRabbi got to create his army. He got enough resources. He needs to spend them on units, not on heroes. You got already pretty good heroes. Other players, for example, Dwarf, got double Hollow Warriors and Archer Angel level 2, as well as Forge Works almost level 3. So he's well established. We got as well a marketplace for Man of the West. Tarking is trying really good macro, I got to admit. He got really good macro with buildings. As we can see, he's protecting this from two sides. And he's going for Grand Harvest to get 50% of more resources from those farms. So he's doing his best, because the Isengard allow him to do it. As we can see, lures himself alone with only a couple of Warg Riders is not enough in this point of the game. On the other side, we can see that Casper is still trying to protect his base, and he's doing fairly well with the help of Tirion. As we can see, Tirion got lots of archers and pikes. Haradim archers pretty decent against every infantry units that you will send, even Isengard infantry. We got upgrades on Grendal Urukais, I assume. Although GG, there are GG Urukais. And they are dealing a little bit of damage. Let's check his base. He doesn't have upgrades on the fortress, so those upgrades that he got to bought from his Urukais are not that cheap. As we can see, 400 resources and 300 resources. So they are not that cheap. They should be cheaper. Grendal is still struggling, as we can see. He's using industry. He got lures low in health, level 1 still. Eye of Sauron been used, Hobbit Alliance. And this Hobbit Alliance are from his teammate. Tower King, some Fire Krakens over there. No, it's from Broken Casper. He summoned himself, the Hobbit Alliance. So definitely Grendal is in big trouble over there. He got to do something about it. We got Gloin on the field over here. We got this outside mineshaft with 2 guardians and pikes over there, but I don't think so it's enough. Lurs is trying to avoid fighting over there. Hold ground position for some reason. You should definitely be on aggressive stance at least to be able to move. As we can see, this Lurs is really moving slowly. Aggressive stance at the moment to move faster. There is Carnage, there is still Hot Grand Stance. This is pretty good because you will get be a little bit tougher, but it wasn't enough. Troll is trying to deal some damage. He will not be able to do it. I don't think so. And Troll will be killed. There are fire arrows on the fortress of Isengard. But let's check the other players. Let's check what Isengard is doing at the same time. GG is moving forward. As we know, he got upgrades for his Uruks and he could definitely deal some damage. As we can see, Casper is trying to prepare his fortress for the assault. Adding some tower expansions. How about the other side? As we can see, WhiteRabbi will lose this fortress. He doesn't have units over there. And he will definitely lose the fortress. There is even a Trebuch shooting at it. We got Boromir on level 3 almost. We got Nazgul that just appeared from Kaneki, but it's too late and fortress went down. There is even Gloin on level 3. And Boromir on level 3, Horn of Gondor may came handy. As we can see, GG is summoning his Wise Man of Dawn, dealing more and more damage. Pretty decent. Mineshaft evacuate lots of units, even Man of Dale, which is really a surprise over there. We got lures on the battlefield by Grendal over here, level 4. And now it's going to be really tough because WhiteRabbi lost his fortress, and now all the assault on this side, this Dwarf and Man of the West will attack the other Mordor player. And Tirion got to support both the players to be able to stay alive. Grendal is still alive. This is really good success, as well as GG got lots of resources and he's only creating more units. As we can see, he got already industry and Wise Man of Dunland, so he's going really echo. Let's check his PowerPoint path. As we can see, WhiteRabbi lost his fortress. He cannot use the carabines. There is G. He got 6 PowerPoints, industry and Wise Man of Dunland. Really good echo start, really good support stuff for your teammate, for example. Later on come handy. Definitely devastation will be good over there as well. And here comes the Isengard with ballistas, but of course there is lures. There is the other lures cripple been used, and I think the carnage got to be used on this lures as fast as possible. And indeed, this lures will be killed. Grendal lost the lures, and this one ballista will be able to destroy the fortress. Let's check the other side. Uruk-hai still upgraded. GG is doing relatively good job, but he is not helping his teammates staying alive that much. Grendal even maybe defeated. His fortress will went down. As we can see, even cancelled his own fortress. And now it's all came to GG actually. GG who could put up the pressure who got the units composition that allow him to do match. He doesn't have lures though, with his leadership, which is pretty decent. A really good trample on those archers, avoiding the pikes. Ooh, not this one. Maybe okay. He make it works. We got Dwarf who's coming out of the mineshaft in really good timing actually after the Boromir Horn of Gondor, but Tom Bombadil is on the field with Sonic Song, so it may be hard for them to survive this attack. Another Sonic Song and this army may be definitely in despair. We got Mithril Mail for Dwarf over there. So Dwarf doing relatively well as well himself. 20 power points for Isengard. Definitely in that, I mean, Devastation could be used if you're going full echo build, as you're doing so far. GG, but it seems that he will change it. Let's check the other players. As we can see, fully upgraded army for King over there, and the battle troll went down. There is a Nazgul. Those pikes got to retreat, definitely. And this is what they are not doing for some reason. Definitely retreat the pikes, but it seems that it may be enough. Indeed, Nazgul been killed. There is another trebuch still, and nothing to stop it. Nothing to stop it. Casper pointing out to retreat the Nazgul. And Tirion will lost couple of his Esterings over there, but there is a slam on the Gloin. There is GG coming with his army. Nazgul been killed. But still, we got those trebuchets over there. And we got water on the battlefield from GG. He spent those power points on the water on tier 3 power point to be allowed to stay alive or just avoid being in trouble for this point. How about the other side? As we can see, Kaneki is in dangerous. I don't know why this entire army is moving. I don't know why Tarking decided to move out. He should stay near the Trebuch and definitely protect it. This way he could even destroy the fortress. And now it's a little bit too late. His Boromir is out of position, almost level 5, but not get it there yet. And definitely it could be the end of Kaneki's fortress and entire base, but King was definitely not patient enough, and it backfired on him. We got as well barricades over there from Tirion as well as Kaneki to protect his base. Outpost is still not taken by any of those players. No one cares about it. Boromir level 4 for Casper at the moment. Pretty decent infantry army, but still we got to be careful about those Warg Riders. You got to be careful about those Warg Riders. Is there Horn of Gondor? No, Horn of Gondor is not available. There are Crabines, and this buff over there, this buff with Tenderland is going actually to work because the Crabines been killed by the barricade. Lots of Rangers fall down. There is Horn of Gondor. There is Tirion with his army at the moment. Definitely GG should invest in lures, level up lures to level 4, to level 5, and with the leadership it could be really easy for him to win this battle. Horn of Gondor went down, barricade will be destroyed, upgraded Isengard army is a really huge deal over there. Warg Riders though should get away. Boromir will be able to get away. We got a couple of Berserkers, and I think heal will be used by Casper. We got Aragorn on the field with his Atlas as well. So Boromir will be definitely saved by Casper over there. GG definitely needs a hero. And we got 20 power points. He's going for the Dragon Strike, I assume. He's not going for Industry at the moment. And what we got over here? We got Dwarves trying to assault the base of Kaneki. He got to do it up front with Gloin. And it's another mistake. You don't want to destroy fortress with your army. You want to do it with catapults or ballistas or trebuchets, something like that. Not with your heroes, not with your army, with siege. Tirion get himself a watcher, a Witch King, of course. And who is this Tyrion's worm is over there? And you don't want to deal damage to the fortress once again. If you summon the worm, you would like to destroy the cages, destroy the echo of your opponent and production buildings. And there is a trebuchet, but I don't think so it's enough. There are no anti-air units, so Tirion with Witch King will be able to take down all those trebuchets and ballistas coming his way. We get 17 power points for GG because I'm stuck on GG's army composition and echo. But it seems like Casper getting more and more power points himself. He got better and better heroes. He may not have the greatest army, but still he's pushing forward, trying to add some more units in his composition. He's although going only with infantry. He got Boromir and Aragorn. A really stable composition, but Boromir will be killed, and this is what I said about GG. He could definitely put up Boromir as well. He's putting up a really good fight. If only his teammates could do the same, they could definitely win the game. As we can see, Dwarf is doing his way over there. There comes even King with upgrades. I don't know why he dismounted the Eomer over there. Nazgul may be killed. The other Nazgul low in health. Really got to be careful. There is a Herf. There is as well a heroic statue. Spear throw into the Nazgul, dealing not the greatest amount of damage. You definitely need Eowyn. And this Witch King, oh my god, killing all those Rohirrims. Definitely, you got all that needs, all that you need, and you're just going with infantry without archers. It's definitely not going to work. You got archer in level 3, just use it. And still, GG is dealing more and more damage. Casper is trying to avoid more destruction over there, summoning his Tom Bombadil, but he doesn't have units. There is a Dragon Strike, Red Dragon over there, by GG. As I said, GG is doing great job. Tyrion's Nazgul been on fire. And Barak went down over there as well. This Lures on level 9 over here is low in health. GG, great job. Although it's not enough, Tyrion got his Witch King, and he will definitely be able to put up a really good fight against only infantry units, even if they are upgraded. And GG got worked for something else. I think industry heal heroes, it's something that he's lacking of. Definitely his teammates should work out with him. This dwarf player should definitely help him destroy Casper and then move on Tirion, because Tirion is the player who is definitely helping both the players and doing really well. Because of Tirion, to be honest, Casper as well as the other Mordor player Kaneki are still alive, and because of his Witch King, there is a heal from Tirion, I assume. No, Tirion doesn't have a heal, so it seems that there's heal from Casper. Wasted summon Tom Bombadil over there, to be honest. He's not going to kill those units, and he will not deal enough damage. There is Aragorn, Witch King and Boromir. They're going to deal a relatively good amount of damage. Boromir's Horns of Gondor is not available at the moment, but it doesn't matter. There is a Hot Strike from the Dunedain Ranger summon, or Longshot, rather it's called. Heal been used on the units for some reason. This is super weird on behalf of Dwarf. There is Grendal on the air from Casper. So he's going full hero. He doesn't care about the upgrades. He's going full with hero on the Man of the West. Tirion as well got his Witch King level 5 already, but he is still producing more and more units. I don't know why he got more and more those Uruk pits, although Haradim Palace is understandable against some cavalry units that King Tar possessed over there. As we can see, 3 battalions at the moment fully upgraded with Eomer. But still, GG got lots of units, got upgraded units, but it doesn't have heroes, and it will allow Gandalf, Aragorn, and Boromir to level up. A Lightning Sword. It was aimed definitely into the catapult, but it doesn't work out. Barricade will not be destroyed. The Corsairs will make sure of that. And definitely GG put up a great fight. He doesn't have heroes, and this is the thing that he is lacking at the moment. Although Casper as well doesn't have upgrades, for example, but he got all those heroes really good established. A level 4 already for Gandalf. Boromir was on level 6 and Aragorn is on level 5 or 6. Let's check it out. 6 already. So he got Elendil ability that forced the opponent's units to get away. Oh, and someone at last, King decided at last to take the outpost on his control. His Eomer tanked the damage from the barricade, and there is a Trebuch. And 1 battalion of Rangers. Definitely this army of Rohirrim should be there on bow mode. Although Tirion will receive... Tirion will receive his Awakened Worm again, and he will definitely deal some damage. There is a Witch King coming into King's army over there. And let's see what's happened. Awakened Worm been triggered as well, and the Eomer may be even killed over there. Let's check it out. Not yet. The Eomer can retreat. But of course it's not enough damage. Not enough damage to the Witch King. Awakened Worm changed the position, and it forced the entire army of King to get away. If he got only more Rangers, if he got another catapult, it may work out. The Eomer been killed. It's just level up almost to level 6. The Witch King. Heisenberg doesn't use the archer range. He got the archer range, he got the fire arrows, research fire arrow upgrade. He's already done it, and he could definitely use it. There is Awakened Worm from GG trying to stay alive. He got Berserkers, and they will deal enough damage to kill Aragorn. It just happened over there, but definitely it's not enough. You need the heroes, and Isengard. And there is a Lures at last. He decided to change something in his composition. He realized that he got everything except heroes, except leaderships from his heroes. And GG got Devastation as well, 9 power points almost 10. Then the heal could become handy over her there if you're going for heroes. So GG still got a chance, but of course he needs to kill yet Boromir and Gandalf after killing Aragorn. And he cannot throw away his army like that, his pikes like that. And Uruk-hais as well. He got to retreat and be really cautious and careful. How about Dwarf? How about Heisenberg? He got Glowing on level 6 and nothing else, to be honest. To be honest, he got nothing else, and this is weird. This guy is a support guy, and he wasn't attacked even once by none of those opponents, and he should get a really good amount of units and army, as Tirion, for example, got. He got, for example, Witch King level 7 already. He's leveling up this Witch King. He possessed a little bit of command points, a little bit of power points rather, over there. As we can see, it's going to be Rain of Fire. It's called like that. 25 power points for Mordor, except Balrog. Rain of Fire, if I remember correctly. And the Witch King is low in health. Maybe heal could be taken. What is going on here? Tirion is going to Screech. And now King Demon of Dale. And retreat with the Nazgul. Running call been used, wasted actually on those Men of Dale battalion, not the entire battalion actually. 25 power points for Tirion over here, and we'll see how he will spend it. Casper got his Gandalf wide at the moment, so he is on level 5. We got Rain of Fire, it's called, and Wizard Plus into all this army. Oh my god, killing everything even builder. Pushing back Gloin. King Dane is not that tough, to be honest, so you got to be careful. Definitely Lightning Sword could be useful, and there is Rain of Fire. They're dealing really good amount of damage, killing all the Rohirrims, killing Eomer as well in the process. And though this ballista, this Travis should be aiming first for those 2 barricades. And there is coming back the fortress from Grendal. I think his nickname is fully Grendal. But Casper is pushing forward, almost level 6 for Gandalf, level 10 almost for Boromir. Captain of Gondor ability from time to time could be used, but it seems that he got already Rangers on level 5. Of course you can level up on 1.09 your units to level 10 as well as heroes. And how is GG doing? GG got his lures over there, but still on level 1. Still not dealing that good amount of damage. He's chasing the Witch King that is already on level 7. So that's really weird, if you ask me, and he will be catched over there. Lures will be killed by the Witch King, by his knockdown, and the army of Tirion. As we can see, Berserkers are not dealing any more damage. Any damage over there. A level 6 on the Gandalf over there. We got level 10 on Boromir, as we mentioned before. Builder for Tar King will be killed, it's a really big deal. Or maybe not, he will throw down a wall hub, not really. There is a Fellbeast for Tirion to support his ally. And we got Frozen Rain from the Isengard, so it seems that GG changed the composition that he is going for, composition of power points. He's going for Frozen Rain at the moment, except of he's not going for heal for his heroes, except one hero that is only on level 1, which is Lures, which he got to revive yet. Let's check Casper, because we haven't done it. Tar King is going for Cloudbreak, for example, and Casper, who is still pushing forward. Casper receiving for himself Earthquake after the Dunedain's Rangers. There is the Devastation, and here we go with Water from the Grendal. So he got back his fortress over there. We'll see for how long. A really good catch of units, not gonna lie, but is it enough? There is still this almighty Gandalf, and Casper doesn't have heal, but ooh, level 8 already. Horn of Gondor been used on units that are not existed. And Casper secured 10 power points after that. As we can see, GG is still trying to do more and more. He's trying even to destroy the fortress of... who was that? WhiteRabbi. WhiteRabbi should cancel the fortress! But he could not, because it was his last structure. So WhiteRabbi has been defeated. Although he haven't done... he done nothing, actually, in the past 10 minutes, so... After he used this lures and fortress first time, he has done nothing. So it's not a big of the deal. I'm very sorry to say that, but it just seems like it's not a big of the deal over there. The very important thing is that the Grendal fortress is back. We saw that he used his abilities already. It was really clever to use the Devastation and then Water. First stop units from moving and then kill them. Casper got his Ivory Tower, so we can see entire map from the couple of seconds. We saw that we got lures and Saruman on the battlefield from Grendal, and he is going for infantry as well as cavalry units. Level 8 on the Witch King. This is something really significant over here. Here Tirion is doing really good job. He's going for siege works. How about Grendal? Grendal is just killing everything, let's be honest. You cannot throw units at him at the moment. He is already well established. We got Aragorn on level 8 almost. Blade Master will do the thing. And as their Wizard Blast level 9 for the Gandalf. So really hero play over here. We got Fellbeast on the air. I don't know what is going on with these lures and Saruman. They are not a big deal. There are lots of berserkers though, but on level 8 we got a lightning sword and Elendil. Boromir can knock back the lures. Saruman been killed and lures got took it away. There is still cripple Sharku for Grendal. Cripple used on Aragorn. Aragorn got Atalas. Gandalf almost on level 10. You don't need to retreat at the moment, to be honest. You got still Atalas from Aragorn. Maybe he doesn't paying attention to this, to the details. Still, Saruman is knocked back all the time. Aragorn is not crippled anymore. There is a cloud break. And Lur's been killed. Level 9 from the Aragorn. The 9.5 for Gandalf. Till time progress, Casper will get better heroes, as we can see. Already Boromir on level 10, but of course Boromir doesn't receive any power point on level 10, which are Aragorn and Gandalf receiving really powerful power points. As we know, Outbreakers, which is Army of the Dead, and really significant Word of Power ability of Gandalf. Witch King as well may get pretty decent power points. Better this Witch King is almost on level 9. Ooh, it may really be pain in the ass over there. Not the greatest Wizard Blast, but this Horn of Gondor was decent. Definitely, Casper got to be careful. You don't want to lose at the moment, Gandalf. And you can dismount him, to be honest. You need to just to get one unit over there, kill one unit, whatever. And here we go, Word of Power for Gandalf, and we'll get Outbreakers for Aragorn as well. Over there, here we are. Let's check the other players. To be honest, GG got his chance to win even this game, but he failed by not creating heroes on time. There is Devastation. There is Wiseman down, heal been used already, and there is Word of Power to clear it up. And we got 22 almost power points for Casper in this raid. Let's check what other players are doing. As we can see, Tirion is going for Grond, it seems. With 8,000 resources, it means Grond. There is a Witch King for Kaneki. He's on level 2, but he's good enough to kill a couple of Nazguls. And now it seems that GG decide to delete all his production buildings and he will be defeated. There is nothing that he can do. Almost level 10 on Tyrion's Witch King. That's incredible. With all those level 10 heroes, that really important and powerful heroes, he may deal much damage over there. There is an earthquake, and heroes alone could deal enough damage. GG used the Watcher, so he's still trying to play, but I don't think so. Casper summoned his own Tomb Bombadil to protect. himself. There is level 10 for the Witch King, Gliding Sword into the fortress to deal some damage. Aragorn as well trying to deal some damage, but still there is a knockback on the Watcher. If only... Okay, here we are. They're even. There is Outbreaker Summon, so they will be able to kill those units over there. Clear it up. Atelas will not be used in time to heal Gandalf, but I think they will deal almost enough damage. If not, definitely Tirion will receive the Rain of Fire on time and will deal enough damage. Now going out is not a thing, and Aragorn will be killed by the fortress. Of course, it doesn't really matter. Casper pointed out to his teammate that there is a lone... Oh my god, rebuild been used, and this fortress is now low in health anymore. Boromir will be healed, and it's going to be the only hero that is still alive. He got still a Horn of Gondor, so he can definitely get away. Witch King low in health, he got to retreat at the moment. There is no heal available. There is Army of the Dead summoned by Casper, and I think Tirion will lose his Witch King on level 10 over there. But there is a really significant move. Grond on the battlefield. Casper got to reclaim all his heroes. He got to go for blacksmith and get some upgrades as well. And almost 8 power points already. Loris is trying to get away, and he will be able to do it, I assume. Or not really. Loris has been killed. But there is Grond on the battlefield with the help of Witch King and those heroes of Men of the West on level 10. And Grond will definitely destroy everything that is coming his way, even this GG's fortress. There is a Grond. Tirion is put up the beacon as well as Casper. Casper would like to have this Grond over there, and he will try to support it. As we can see, Tarking is doing pretty well, but there we go. Rain of Fire cleared up all those Rohirrims, and now it's a really good time to move forward. We'll see when Casper reclaims his heroes. We can check the other side as well, but it seems like King on this side as well as his Dwarven ally are going to stay and do nothing. Heisenberg is not doing a thing over there with his army. The Witch King level 2 trying to kill the level 1 Saruman, definitely possible. But there is ground for Tirion. As he is moving forward, he will definitely take down the fortress. I hear the Hobbit summon somewhere. Okay, doesn't matter. Nazgul on the battlefield for some reason on level 1 still. Aragorn return, and this first sound, I guess it was Gandalf, but I cannot see Gandalf, so maybe I'm mistaken. There is Gandalf on the battlefield, and we got both those heroes. Wiseman of Dalmad as well as some Dunedain Rangers summon. Both those summons been used. And still, GG is trying to do as best as possible to defend his base, but he will not be able to do it. Screech could be used on those pikes over there. Ooh, it get into Nazgul, and Nazgul will be killed. But definitely with the help of Grond, Tirion maybe definitely will be able to destroy the fortress. We'll just need to know in which fashion, and I think it's going to be really good fashion. Gandalf is flying at the moment. There is a Awakened Worm from Tirion. Only Word of Power. Just use Word of Power over there and we will be good to go. You will be good to go. Cloudbreak been used, so the units will not deal damage to the ground for time being. There is as well Frozen Rain from GG, but GG is going to lose his fortress. There is a Word of Power and all those units are flying at the moment. And Shark been killed as well. GG has been defeated. Or he rather defeats himself. There's lonely Saruman out of position, been killed. Army of Rohirrim's with Elmer. It's not a good time to use them at the moment. The Starry Light could be used to kill some of those Rohirrims. Oh, is it going to be Wizard Blast? Wizard Blast killing most of the Rohirrims are low on health. And now, with the help of Horn of Gondor, it's got to be an over. Eomer will be killed. Tarkin has been defeated as well. He left the game. And we got the Rohirrim Alliance summon from Casper. Out of this, Tirion 11 power points. He got heal for himself. Heisenberg received a barrage, but it's definitely too late. Not at this point in the game. You got tons of resources because you got 2 fortresses, and he's trying to add more and more fortresses on the battlefield. It doesn't really matter in this point. Kaneki received Worm, as we can see. There is Gandalf, but this Gandalf is a level 1 and he cannot stand a chance against Worm. He'll been used, or rather forced, upon Gandalf. There is the other Gandalf. It's Casper's Gandalf. He got all the abilities. Starry Light, for example, and Lightning Sword. This Gandalf still level 1. There is Aragorn and Boromir from Casper. And there is Kaneki's Witch King level 3. Rohirrim Alliance, definitely it's all enough to take down the fortress. Or even those 2 fortresses at the moment. Casper got Army of the Dead as well as Earthquake, so he got those 2 very powerful, the most powerful power points. Crap. And Hasberg has been defeated. All the remaining structures goes to Tar Grendal, but he will not be able to fight over there. To be honest, he will not be able to win on his own against this entire army and those heroes that are upon him. We can see even his power points. Grendal, he doesn't have even 1 tier 4 power point, so it's not enough for him. He'll not be able to kill 4 players, actually 3 players on his own when they're really well established. And those fortresses will went down one by one. You got Sharkwill level 4, some of those Work Riders was Lures on level 5, but it's not enough. It's not enough, not in this point. Army of the Dead could clear it up, Balrog could clear it up, so there is no point actually. Even a Witch King could clear it up. Everything over there. Casper just pointed out to his teammates that there is the army of Grendal, that he is going straight for this fortress, but of course boil oil is ready for Casper. He can release it and just burn this entire army. But there is even the barrage from I think one of those Mordor players, and it seems that there's Tyrion's barrage over there, killing all those Work Riders over there. Tom Bombadil been summoned as well. Lure's been killed, completely ineffective. As we can see, he's done nothing over there. And now it seems like Grendal just want to lose his all heroes, and this is it, this is the end. He's definitely not able to do anything. He wasn't able to do much in this raid. He doesn't have power points that are necessary to do this. Even if so, the opponents got first map control, almost all the power points, definitely Casper and Tirion, and possessed really good heroes on level 10. Really great heroes actually. Gandalf, Aragorn, Witch King level 10. This is incredible. Anyway, really decent game. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. Feel free to subscribe and see you next time. Bye bye.